Hello students, welcome back to online class of Bahasa Inggris 4 with me, Maria, one of the English lecturer in Sticky Indonesia. So today we are going to talk about jobs and companies as the topics of 9th meeting of Bahasa Inggris 4. So what we are going to talk about in jobs and companies are first we have the application letters, a curriculum vitae, and memorandum of understanding. So I think you are familiar with these terms. When you are applying for a job, you need to write also curriculum vitae, and when you work in a company, there is also a memorandum of understanding between two parties that they sign some contracts regarding certain terms and conditions to that kind of agreement. Okay. Now we see, this is an application letter, how you write the application letter. So first of all, we want to see what is an application letter. So an application letter is a letter that's standalone document you submit to a potential employer or an institution to express your desire to work with them in an open position. So actually, when you want to apply for a job, when you write an application letter, you usually find the vacancy like online or in the newspaper or some information from friends or colleagues. And then, beside that, we need to know also what you should have in the application letter. First, what you should have in application is the reason why you are sending that CV. You need to explain why you need to send that curriculum vitae. And then what are the significant things about your background? It can be like your educational background, your skills, that all those things that you need to convince the party or the institution that you are the person who qualified for that. And then what kind of person you are, and what is the special contribution you can give to the organization or the man in charge for you to receive you, that you are the person who can contribute something on that. And the next one is that what you like to happen next. Sometimes you will say, I will hope to see your reply as soon as possible, and then you want to offer something different from the other job you have before. And then usually at the end of your application letter, you put also the contact number that the person in charge can contact you. So that's how. So next we will move to curriculum vitae. Curriculum vitae is a Latin word. Curriculum vitae is something to describe about your experience, your job before, your educational background and everything. So let's try to see one by one. What is a curriculum vitae? Curriculum vitae is an information that provides a summary of your experience, academic background, including teaching experience like us, the teachers, the lecturers, your degrees, and then research, award, publication, presentation, and other achievement skills and credential. Some people will ask, what are the differences between CV and resume? Some people will ask about that. Then I will just can explain that CV is longer explanation about your qualification, while resume is a shorter one. So it's just a matter of explain this in the short or longer explanation about that. And then we have what you can include in the curriculum vitae. First is your detailed information and contact information. You need to put your phone number so the person in charge can contact you if there is further information that he or she can give you. Second is educational and qualifications. And third is work experience, employment history. Why this is important? This is one reason why when you work in the former company or institution or whatever it is, you need to be a good one, so you can have the good recommendation from the former company or institution. And the fourth is skills. So what are included in the skills? those are training, graduate, field study abroad. Some people, like those who have really better background on English, they prefer to study abroad. They can do that. And dissertation or thesis, for those who do a doctoral or masteral study, research experience, teaching experience, also some publications, presentation, lecturers. Like now the online learning, some people will do like webinar, so it's part of how you will also have the skill in your CV. You have the grants, scholarship, fellowship, assistantship, awards and honor, technical, computer and language skill. For language skills, some people will have like preferable for those who can speak English actively, something like that. So if you have better English skill, you have to improve it on daily basis. The last one is professional license, certifications, and membership. Some people will also ask if you are part or members of a professional group. If you are a teacher, you become like in PGRI, if in bahasa Indonesia, or you are a lecturer. In Indonesia, we call it IDRI, Ikatan Dosen Republik Indonesia. So if you become part of that professional membership, then it can be something good for you, as a plus point for you. And then the last one, if we have like memorandum of understanding. Memorandum of understanding, one example of that is when you go to Circle K, you will find BCA ATM. It is the example of memorandum of understanding, that they have signed a contract between two parties, that in every Circle K there will be BCA ATM. So it is one example. So what is a memorandum of understanding? Memorandum of understanding is an agreement. So I repeat, an agreement between two or more parties outlined in formal documents. So they need terms and condition on that terms. It's not legally binding, but signal the willingness to the parties to move forward with a contract. Like when you work in a company, your company has the MOU with a bank, that when your salary will go to the bank, transfer to the bank. That is another example of MOU between your company that you work with and other company like a bank or whatever it is. So I hope you understand about this explanation about application letters, memorandum of understanding, and curriculum vitae. Thank you so much and have a nice day.